Ghana de Shivan Maya Munyina ha UTV esuni omamu nsem ne amahodo so de awosem fo asonso no ene na wiamede esomo kasebo ekwan so na ye kai mo sekate di mo akotene bi ene se Ghana mampanyin na nadodan kwa akufo ado a kire se omaposi adwuma nsa wo hwe emodern mu aban no abo ama posi adwuma gina ne na so ene ya na esefata se ye bo wonom abaso Sasu wonsemfo from State of the Nation address in some year ho omampanyini enipa bia kasa de afa niema ode betu dwa ho se wonom ensesifom na ensem bi wo ho anu wo hwesa mampanyi bobbo so ye de mu nchemu ebebremo wonsemfo from no ru John Dramani Mahama so kire se ye de nurses ye sporty nurses na wonomo esanse adwuma ni ho no wo se yade a ha adwen pa nti won de osusu se unemployment ya ewo Savannah region no ekosoro pa yi nti wo se ye hwe na yetu ho anamon ye ni guta bedi nkomo de afa omampanyi omanti bia wodi kotu dwa no ho ne ye bisa wonom se na omoje no na de mampanyini ka no no omo hwe animu ana no hwe bibi foforo anim se wobete de afri Ghana mampanyi anim enti wei ene nsema foforo nkaye bi ene na wiamede esomo meti cute cat palo wa beka junction omo na ye de emaame bepacho kwa ho be ye tibia bi de ama no ho fe awiemu de so ena aseda piesie ekwa ma this way chocolate drink de wuya any in specialized mineral water na best point savings and loans wo ena ebo ye chidom mosomfo na wiye eyeme ama sapon kuma jesi afi yenhwe ensam ankasa Ghana mampanyi na dankwa kufu ado enra kopie mu mrahye bedwamu na said o me yemamra etie ne se mrahye bedwafo be fi won adwuma se a na ehiam mase Ghana mampanyi edi o man no tebia ne yebobre ekotu edwa senti enra wo kopie mu na wo che se wo hwe aban abako nyina na ban ni aban a wonum abo homoden pa ama posifo akade ya odi bedi dwuma ye yense na ho so ema Ghana de hye nyina.
Speaker, the peace and security we have in our country has not happened by chance. It has taken deliberate policy and planning on the part of government and a lot of hard work and dedication on the part of our security services to keep our country safe and secure. I might add that it has also meant that we've had to spend a lot of money that would have otherwise have been available to spend on many of our development needs. But I believe we're all agreed that the primary responsibility of the state towards its citizens is to provide and guarantee peace and security, and we're doing just that. Since we came into office, we've ensured a significant expansion of the armed forces and all the other security agencies. We're paying diligent attention to their welfare as well. The accommodation and physical environment generally of the security agencies are being improved. We've quickened the pace of the retooling and equipping of the security agencies to ensure readiness towards the emerging security threats. For the majority of us, in our everyday activities, it is the security of our streets and homes and communities that concern us most. We want our children and grandchildren to grow up in a safe atmosphere, and the Ghana Police Service played the lead role in this. Again, government has performed most creditably. The police are much better equipped than they have ever been, and their increased visibility on the streets goes a long way to reassure the community. The changing image of the police is perhaps best exemplified by the dramatic facelift they have given to the frontage of the police headquarters on the Ring Road in Accra. It is beautiful, and I recommend it to all institutions and indeed households.
So for be the che ya wo hwe agodie e na afa mabunu ho nsam so onimonya for advance opoku bobie de atodwa se mampanyin nsem odi tudwa ne titu de fa agodie e na afa enhumasua e ho nsam na kuaye no wo hwa e yade a ekonanim pa na emma akomato mu hunu se bibi foforo bi e ba den sakraye e ba
de mebo no tofa ne se mampanyin Ghana bobia na Ghana tibia se de tinne no odi nukura e de kire Ghana for wan fa bibia nsie waka no as it is e na wa kire na mo nso a odi agu akwa mu a o se ye wo fom de nanso nkire se ye wie ye no no ye besa ye de asori bi e nkuranhye se e de man ye nyina fa mpaebo enta ne nsem a waka ene nhihye odi agu akwa mu no na ba musa e ye Ghana for adehye ene ebenya mfa so kese ye de ewu de mesere ne se mpaebo ne mfa ntachi na bibia anye de enye yi
me feel say na was sanko kan kwachere in the beginning by the beginning of this year na city no around 11.2 less than 60 days I could do 13. It means that on hourly basis the city is depreciating. How can this be stable? So what I said, issues of health I general want me can because you be sika ma I acquire bidin issues of equipment and then hospital organ ha be brain equipment oko comfort and nanu ya comfort not mote dialysis jo mama ja 18 dialysis machines and akaba akope. Meanwhile our population is growing. Oko kolebua jo mama ja 18 is akaba 12 you to be dialysis jo mama ACCC hospitals ahodo Kumawu near the ade Pomina Kumawu Abetifi ni nyina 7 years down the lane omuntumi mfa bi nka omuntumi nwie ba akokra and commissioning input into good use the see amenoka say since 2020 unless if we wie school nyina atifie yemfa onom so basically the obeka ye dia akwa constitutional requirement ntira bibia enim medamasi.
Deputy Minority Leader ya wono asan ye elembele mrashebedwani modumunyamfo Emmanuel ama Kofi Buaso de atu edwase nana to danko akufuado wama Ghana fo nsesi fom enu awosho oman tebia ne bobro de betu dwa no a unemployment mabu na tikrom ha wo munya adwuma enye wo memu no eno de anya ne dadwen kora ma nanka ho asem.
Mr. President aseme hia power sisi a wo man mu no enu mabu no nya adwuma nyo me no say 4.5 million young people omo achima masisi omo give up looking for jobs. Na say Mr. President baba ka ye man mi baby e gina sisi ya mabunu adwuma so asem hia papa ekwan a even professionals a omo anya adwuma ye no we share in the last 2 years obi a packing the bag nurses teachers obi a fikrom ha ye na ba nsa de na ye ama mabunu a omo atoba ha mo bi school omo nya adwuma nye President State of the Nation ba kupo ankan wasem obi anim President Akufo-Addo ade a odi year campaign kese ni secretary ni proye de ono obey president obetu ase 4 years in a row there will be a friend corruption perception index Ghana the bia fomo na ekwa chese enyenyenye go that's one 2023 you score 43 out of 100 chese corruption I mean na anya surprise ono na ban mu wo ye bibi boni a na osi yen mom yen police yen go for evidence mbra minia president amoso anka say ekwan a ye fa so a ye betu katasisi ne proye ni nyaminia wo hwe president State of the Nation a open ho asem on na ma no okoka free senior high school and just a won ni no kura wo Ghana ha obia anything na yen NDC for year starting say say ye graduate free senior high school na yen mu nyina nim say policy no enya de a ye to aguru ba mo mo say ye ni ye mani gina ye wo ko kan wa sama no or the year politics so we up so good no enya sa enen me no kesa teachers union say political parties nyina as it is right now free senior high school send ejina be na ejina no emmoa mofra no emmoa education nti yemfa nhihye pa mbra send be ya betumi aboa enu ni adwumpa no papa be gina ho yi sebio no to pass o kanfo no ho yenya no ye kan wasamo ekwan be na education be gina yie ama niema ye pese ye mofra no gina yie no aye bia ni waye na aye yenkra ye hu ano odi on parking ko no fa ne ba omi an nka ho na omunya den omunko
Kane NPP amanyekuo no baako ya wono mo ayi na firi mo ayora Hobson Adoye wono nso so editu dwa se wo hwe Ghana mampanyi enra bra ne obegina mra hye bedwam ede na no disamato dwa na handing over note ya wode hye movement for change afafranto efo ensem sanse mampanyi ba ye no wobetena o man yakonwa so no watoto papa so a wanye hwe
Mampeni na nado danko akufu adro Ghana de hye ehwe animu se nyame ya adom February bosume de to so aduonu nso eno no eye benada wo beba ba begina apaso ewo mrahye bedwamu na ne oman ne bobre no wadan no adi e de akire oman no amanyofo akire wo madwene de afa ho sanso ene wo akwadire yie eba no amanyosem na afenso amemu nsem a mehwe analyst wo nso akire wo madwene e de afa bibia ho e na afenso Ghana de hye nso akire enuama wo peso wo hu ewo state of the nations address mampeni ede ba betu dwane nyina adwenkyere kro yi ano na Kane NPP mra hye bedwani ma de hye wokomo katamanso abato mbeso aso owura Hobson Adoye a wopam ni free NPP amanyokuo mu so ode na kitapa akwakoma owura alankwadwo kyere manten alanka ahye no se wo kwakwante nkro no ono nso ayi ni tidie free NPP amanyokuo nu ase no ene wo kyere mu se
hweje ekufor time Aliu Mahama no anya economy so the chairman of economic management team no o ma kwan e mo mu siesie and I make sure say J Ekufor the size of the economy of fire na 4 billion 2001 o year 2008 no quadruple no akọ 16 billion or no near friends say yes economic management papa I handing over state of the nation. This is the last state of the nation akokoye and as our last state of the nation so na the omoko opposition at handing over state of the nation. Omuntimi win 2024 elections. They cannot. Obokosroba from they cannot. John Mahama no wote akonya so and ye beating over 1 million difference. Eti Bawumia ye be beatino. Me say Bawumia benya 39%. Ye be bubo abana we na Bawumia 39%.
Na omaiti bia ya mampanyi de kotu dwa enra mra hyebedwefo ma Ghana fo nyina wona tie wo radio tie ye wona hwe TV hwe ye no ye kwa homa so ne ne president Edema Guta Dr Joseph Obeng atwetwe nkomo ne yebisa ne se anyanyam bia Guta fo no de pa na wo mo hwe animu na wo mo hwe mampanyi wotimi miti de na wo mo hwe se ensem obabobọ so no ana Mira Joseph Obeng be mo ha enwo akwa ba eba UTV kase so enawie
me Joseph Mera
opanyi na adwuma mu tisayo
Yesu adom
papa
mami sorry
wadaro ma wutimi eji breast ehwe bi wanhwe bi anopai yabobobobọ so na ubonkrata ne ade wuti bi mampanyini anu di sem ode kotu dwa no wo hwa a oman ne tebia se de tie pai ene ode kotu dwa
yo say so na no de na sita ne se mampani etwa mfonini omano asetremu ene ya TV mu na before say obeye no say money e kasa na ye say ye de ye zedifu de ya na ene ma fa economy no ho no ene ya na ehia yempa ti nukreni obu kompo ekohwe 2021 2022 ono agitu mu say economy no baby amedu no na ehadwen inflation here 54% and depreciation also echo esroye na obewie say some area you will move there that's economic indicators no improvement above inflation about 23% na city no so stabilized and monetary policy rate no perform there's all the other indicators are getting better. Now, also it's finance ministry now, finance minister now was a seminar. No, and just be a best say IMF on Tisha na or Moyemina. Or more because any IMF didn't put a and also Abwa stability no etanko. The economic side in the free or my penny one now. As I say, you cry about security. Security, here you want to say, the Fapempa, you say, Woodiga, a peaceful environment. And in the Wakaya, as our ensures transparency, about between prepare your ebebemne de na ye ehye yem crime pa you know so no yetie no asupem na oka ebesi so say food self-sufficiency in say your food security no or more alete priority areas bia so ya beans ne poultry products ne rice no nkeka wono ne ye omuna no mo SCB target on say dey bia o ka say ya person mo ye import substitution na say nkenya ma ye ne ayetimi produce no o man Ghana ha no aswen ye ne ayeso and also many soy say was say rice importation say reduce from 800 metric tons to 440. The sanity there's a no na ye hwe animu say ye ne aye betimi ado ye no buy no ebeso ye so se be ya empu emma say ye bekwa amano ne akofa enduane ni bia na say enema o my Ghana hia no ediaba nti mi obe
wadaruma wanya ebrani guta members no edinsa woso said go hu no sa na omu nyina so ehuna na.
Yeah, so in the state of the nation address until
because Rashabejafo ni bia kasa ebi kura kire mu a wo say mampanyina di ntro na akire yen ebi si wa magana fo nsesi fom yewra Emmanuel Amakofi bu ase wo kire mu se wo hwe unemployment rate wo man mu a kam ya ye se mampanyin wa amoso enti ho no wadi mabunu no ehwammo sa na mu hu no
enti the obi kasa the memeka say State of the Nation address is very comprehensive and diversified. And into Ibia, never be on man will be pesutia and no ankata and the nipano or casa wudika. Because a basa will be a baby or no ubiti no, the year the baby economic issues in here, you know. Yana ye pesi near economics and and also man your phone there be no also say be first na mo say unemployment you see ntina no kreni ya na sane man so no see etimi man ye comprehensive ne kata a lot more in areas out so adia said your mind no etie and one sempepe na woka it you know say we be na we just e be free nti say be a fa ne so dia na say no
Openyi yabeda asapapa enewie wadaje no bre ya ode amayen yani guta president Dr. Joseph Oben ena etwetwe enkomoyi wo chiemu sese wo hwemu dia ahokyera yi wo mampanyina aboso wo hawe wo ho waboboso de wo be ye de aka ho waboboso nti won de wo hu ne se ne kwa so a eno no na yebekọ nsam fufrom na taw Ghana mampanyina na dankwa akufuado e de atu edwa eso obeso electoral commission asene ama afia bato a yebeto no emu ada ho fan ya wo bi nkonya mnasepo bra ya to aba no awie wo de sansem wei atudwa ebra ni nte ene mpanyimfo bi Sweden wonom ambassador extraordinaire ene mpanyimfo atwetwewro ekona na so ene wo de sansem wei atudwa se wo mu nyina koma komanto yem sansa afia bato no de yade a emu beda ho fan asena ba bia yato ewo oman Ghana emu
is continuously strengthened. So, as an ambassador, I will do my best to step up from one level of our relations in the future. Thank you, Excellency.
I would very much like to convey to Your Excellency on behalf of my President the warmest possible welcome for you to come to Cyprus on an official visit. It has been a long time since we've had an official visit on a high level.
And we have a shared commitment to multilateralism and to playing a role in the international stage. And we have done that together with our peacekeepers and in so many fields. And I will do my very best to live up to the good work that has gone before. And thank you to you and to all of your team.
The Swedish companies active here in Ghana are mainly in transports, energy, and yes, digitalization and so. And they are here for the long haul, and they also see that it's important with stability and predictability, and therefore I'd also would like to comment you on the progress when it comes to stabilizing the economy and the IMF program.
He wishes the Republic of Ghana to succeed in the bidding of having Secretary General of the Commonwealth of Nations, and it has pleased the government of the Kingdom of Eswatini that the Minister for Foreign Affairs in 2 weeks' time could be visiting the Kingdom of Eswatini.
Your Excellency, I will work to promote diplomatic relations between the two countries, and I will collaborate with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and regional integration to work together for the benefit of the two sister nations.
Getting ourselves ready for the 9th election of the 4th Republic at the end of the year. Pride ourselves very much as a functioning democracy. There are no 99% yes votes here in Ghana. Elections are keenly contested, and I have no doubt that the one in December will be once again keenly contested. But what we have learned is that it is important that the process be credible and transparent, and that is my duty, my responsibility as head of state, as president, to ensure that we have a credible poll, to give the Ghanaian people the opportunity for them to decide for themselves who they would like to have as my successor as president. And I'm very confident that the elections that we're going to have in December will be without incident, and they will maintain the history and the tradition of peaceful, transparent and credible elections that have become part of our national makeup.
Yada so ejina Ghana mampanyin ransam no yetutu ne sre ne abasane aginimde afri atwetwowro ne akukudamo a wonom abene eba no esikasam ne oman entotoye ho nsam na yensa ka yewra set ofori twumasi wa homade so a yebebisa no Ghana mampanyin bobo nsam ne soso no wo kire se yesikasam no empo se enkwani mu sa no eniema totoye wo hwesi di na se wo matumi atwe agina yie ye ne opanyini ko akodi nkomo sanse wabene eba na sikasem entotoye ema omagina ne naso emu enti sai na ohu no mira twumasi mema wa ha emu akwa baba ewe kasebo so
ene aba mejo so
ada ma na apomu te sai o mira twumasi apomu te sai ena ewe
onyame adumo nyame adom ye mo ye pa
ye derade asese wama yakwenye na wadama enra mampanyin ade ne nsam atudwa no mo kasafa o mesika sam ho se sidi no ba bia abegina ne de wonum ehwe ayaka ho aboa ama oman no agina ne naso unim die mu no sai na uhu ensam mampanyin de tudwa efa economy ho
yo ni aba se de nyina ye nim no Ghana mamra no ema o mampanyin ho kwan afibia no obeba na ode na kontambuo ni a waye ni a ontumi nyeye ohawa wakom enne ni a watumi adiso ato o manani na andra di fiye wo hwe wo yamamre mu a akaba ko a mampanyin beba beye ebeye 2025 na fe tabre no wa handi over ama aban fofro ida say MPP ana say NDC ana party fofrovia obeba bediso dabren na ohwe ne a mampanyi andra odebetu yanim ya kakra na make an say ohwe in the hole and on wa we presentation which me can ne a opese wo campus but nenu ma ba ku mienu nsendia na nka Ghana ko ni ase mo bechi na midiki aka no one say mampanyi ne odi kan ye ya na edi kan 2017 na obema first state of the nation's address no
yeah
na Ghana ewo IMF and then 2024 the year o say amayen so no na Ghana your IMF corona and if the IMF approval IMF Ntinya ye can be no yensa kachechire yensa yendi amosa but no ma bia na mehwe tanka omanpanyi obefo so kakra akire yen na omayehu nia waya fa ho ye koyenim ewo area bi mo mame mbobo so first ye de se eka ayedie menu aba wa hu se ya no kana eka no emeye so omanpanyi be na timfie so 2017. Omaye hunu say na ye ka ye de ye dikowura MF na ye about 120 billion. Enti enne no say e ko kai ni say the year no ye just 120 billion. Ya ko in excess of 600 billion. It domestic debt exchange program. Ye ma me nom ye papa nom pensioner ene obi biara obi ahụ akwochi mu bi in numbers that we do as I said yes sir ye cannot 2025 nanka omanpanyin gama ya hunu say azie ba ko mienu yensa we na me dia sikigam ebema 2025 aban bi obeba bi a obetia no emma ne ho enchire ni beti ebiem eye unemployment when you aba enne the open na embassy ana woko airport first no be kwa buchira na okwa ko yebi ana bibisha enne wo share the professional accountant surveyor nurses doctors pharmacists na omuti o man kana anya to okose okudi gabi wata ba china na mom e kamia e say kuma ho ayedin omuti o man kana yeah that is concept e dey do ga or unemployment, say a free by to say 8% man you 2016, and like your water 14%. And all can return to India. Employment a woman or more among everyone and now among one year. Or more and can night as a more BB. Say, a more professional or school and I was here BB, Nancy Omungo and the own nerd. And the one na me get to manpanyi obechire say we na me ye say na me peja afi hello
me pa cho me wo so me bitie pa
yo na ape piem na e ha gene pa yenya exchange rate you nim pempen so akwa ko o ye say e pri na wo twi mu na bosumi mu no one way say ya peja isi a yensa approve and the Bishabria ecosystem we are the third branch of IMF no we are expect any major foreign inflow via ebeba now foreign inflow yes ka amanonisi ka ebeba be kwa oman enu anaka na ezide na a syndicated loan and IMF second tranche and $600 million. It can't be a new but a camera is $1 more than a Busua would see this nesso. And today, na minister or company a back comment on, but me and can be were unfound. If you have a full security, when you have a my dream, no my gun, World Bank, and then other agencies, data on the buyer. It's a Ghana for the free, no, and a Ghana come a queen. A brother introduce you planting for food and job. A brother introduce you one district, one factory. A brother introduce you one village, one dam. Then see no man saying a brother no one who open and some again near Waye, near a year and near a then near Oboka say or expect improvement, it will reach near high. Now, my goodness, say, Anka, near my Mabugosi. Planting for food and job, one district, one factory, one village, one dam, one district, one warehouse. Yes, it can be one. As I said, now, of course, you say there should be any improvement here. Lastly, pay taxes. A top is Ghana, Nibia, Ghana, Nibia, or Ghana is super effort to a area. Osha, your man playing yesterday. and say we are not doing the big do to Ghana. For my own says Oba Ghana for man fire. A 2 bima na Ghana for one Obeka Obicum. That's now Oman Daga
John Dramani Mahama.
Ono ka bi so Obicum. And na me yet Oman Oba bebu Ghana 1 point na what say nia wa ye ne nia onye. Ebi according to mu say am na me tomate. Na so ebi a mama me mene kakra na animanimu ya krampo no. Maybe years ago, near Chatwo, and negotiating, IMF, go for a new Putin's house. The commercial bond holder, and then my mania, you do a mocha, but be a year. Obia, all forecasting, all share limon near the Ghana, we a near all dinner, and they are the system. This is you near airport. The Omuji actually, and at the Moon, it's the Navigator non to Omampany at the time. Yo, near Omampany Kayano, a Yanapan, near no near Cano. One was there, Nipper, or better near our bomb was new. Now, Mira, for after the new meal and a betting on it. National Bino with nothing P1 or the Nagin so alcohol. And now, and penny for BSS, I drink a brass or some penny for no, so woman, your mind not to be able to jar. And woman who send come and penny crowd, and so on there, one copra baby a beam or call and no. And think I was said, and near man, I went to me, I'm a boss, said, dear, now okay. I was sent to me, Chemo, dear, ya, Quincy, dear man, went to me and no home. Na where so will be a bad what ye one my airborne to us say will be able to say okay I buy this saying well yeah anti me am an end running boss and want to say 1 district 1 factory 1 constituency $1 million near my man to me and in the same mission as so a camia yes I buy quite buying bano yeah and near my woman to me and woman chimun and one what kind and we did dynamic and one soon and I'm to make a say I any person the nipa beginner baby 1 year obedia tum almost along the way or catch them say or catch the Ghana for the GDR is so but nan get the step to me tre na it may be a big guama or more almost a campaign well we say near on cut. Because said the okay, 1 constituency $1 million every year. Minimum constituency when $1 million. If you okay, say one of the next campaign promise, you move it a free taxation to production, and then you move it free taxation to more taxation. Then see, obey me, I can't say, and we are not making say,
yeah,
but we did this or no. Next year. Okay. Okay, I say great deal come on my friend that mama can't tell me. I'm not meant to a mad show. Say, there was to criticize them. Now, woman may be Mampania that I said, yeah, I criticize them, and I would put and criticize them. Or can be this paraphrasing. And then always said the reality, and I near that kind of a certain and that's your mom when you would not think this one. On can ya or can't obey any near to me, any near one me and no or father, dear, I will never have convenience. Now, or they bay enough 10 years by ya, or be done the new meal. And now, yes, so this are faith and about the sugar. Now, my penny, that's it. Yeah, Brennan, and see, I'm not any person. I papa where the opening common I dead now your best afro be so a burning tea do be see her na yatwa so yeah that's CP Orua set of Richumasi or no a year opinion a wa we dare ba na sika 7 to yemu ho anobesibisi ya wa binimu ene no edi enkomo no ye bo hwini akonsem from akanema mpanyi John Dramani Muhammad atudwa se wono de onya omaya banwa ne tena so a wo behwe se nurses no a wo mo wie adwuma bebre na wo mu gufi a wo mu nya adwuma no se ya nurse fo mu ne yetiesi a ne ye hwe ne se nurse we ehe na wa specialize sa specialization no
se ho adwuma hyede ni ha nipa kakra bi ne efo mu Ghana ha ne efo mu kwa amanone na omni aman na ye enhyehyeye na omo akwa akoso mu ho britia bi ekwan beda na se ombesa bonchi a na waba se de be ya obi asua adwuma wie so ontena fi a onya adwuma.
We want to increase the production of health workers and nurses, and we will employ them to work for us as many as we can. But at the same time, we will sign agreements with other countries where we can post our nurses and health workers to go and work on fixed contracts and come back. And so under the Ministry of Employment, we will have a unit that is able to recruit nurses, make sure they are of the standard that they can work in international hospitals, and we will send them to go and work maybe for 4 years, 5 years, and then you come back. But we'll produce more so that we can also give them automatic employment in our own country. And so that is the reason why we have to open up the numbers. Because right now they are quotas. If you go to a nursing training college, they have capacity to employ more, but the government has said don't employ more than this number because it's only this number we can take. It's the same with teacher trainees. You go to the training colleges, the colleges of education, they have capacity to take more. There was one of the colleges, more than 2,000 people applied, and they could take only 300. And so the remaining 1,700 will have to sit at home. Even though they have the capacity to learn and become teachers, they can't do it. But we could have trained them and trained them to a certain proficiency where we could send them to go and teach outside, you know, depending on the subject they do. English, chemistry, there are places where people are looking for chemistry teachers, physics teachers, general science teachers, and so on and so forth. And so we are not going to cap the numbers. We will open up so that anybody who is qualified to be able to train will have the opportunity to train. We'll employ as many as we can in our schools and in our hospitals. The excess, we will sign contracts with other countries. We will send you to go and work for 4 years. You go and earn dollars, you buy your car, you come back.
Yeah, we say for mamu nyina akwaba and the studio no mu ha ayefe pa na enye obi ase ye nua ba Dina Hamilton abeka yensa e wa ha mu nyina mu nim dwumadi a wode ehyehyɛ so na no aseda na wode ema awurade won pempen so a wode na firi ni ba bi a wode na ba bedru na dwumadi no ekɔ so eyefe pa enne wo so waba obeda Ghana de hye nyina ase samode modo da eboni domu ema otimi peda nyame eyi onyankopon aye mi nua ba mo akwaba
yeah
Odin doctor bi abeka ho.
But Dina na so be.
Oh so ayefe.
Me dance
me de ne ko say.
Nyame adom, me de ne ko kama Accra de ne 18th. Na Kumasi de ye kwasi ade twam ya 25th. Nyame ma ne nsa so kese na enya agro.
Ade ase. O say Accra de ne ye on the 18th.
Ene ye no, which is kwasi ade twam
no. Na Kumasi de ne over the weekend. Okay. Na o hwe o manfo ahokeka na sese.
E bro adwene ntiase so. Ni pasi ne mu twi dom kana say twi.
Na unua ba alatani no. Wo ye de na asaka.
Sani o kana emi nua ba nti easy to bring her cra ani. Messaging with the end na easy to bring her nyame adom nti. Nti de ne mu ya akra, ne ya akra de no. Ne ko say krum nso koye Kumasi de no. Nti ne de ba ya na asie mu nko a ne.
Ba cho Ghana fruit
yo ne me kan say me da wase bebre nyame onhyira mo sani mo man kran de eye kese fefefe ne edu Kumasi nso o say kromfo mo so ye mu na mo bama ne buso na enwanwa nipa begu wa ma fe hit me a me kan me say hit na e stage no so Kumasi no nyame ne awake na jeme enti dey can say nyame show bibia ya boafo despite media Father Dixon Dr. Father Dixon ene ne mpanimfo sane musi boa yen ye hu dede se sia na me Mr. kan gina se na ka che ne se nyame na wonso ayen shama me na wo a wo to ticket e ba ye mo boa yen ma itimi ko boa komfo no chi ye ko sra otumfo e dwuma de nyina hyehyɛ so ma ne ye kama no ye ka se nyame sra mo ya boafo a we purify drinking water Enterprise Life Zoom Lion Property Electronics Prefos Ghana Limited We Too Seafoods mo so ya sene boa yen nyina DH by DH ne ye ka ne se nyame sra mo media houses bloggers mo amoto tickets obi o house mint me ma matama me choristers say na efekeke nyame hira mu nyina
nyame ensha so we da me fa ba ko bi ntwa mu taw wo hwa after program no mo nyinya course bi dance die bi yenim se program set sa no nyame nam so de sa kan
enya gro kwada no event na say media house ni bi order form kuta ni press order form na nyame de nse ka no omo sending your messages omo show messages but obo smeba na moje tumi nyame adom eko it's just mind blowing nyame ne dana se woni waye
yes so da se wa ma ho kwan ma nyame e de achede a wo de adom no de ye adwuma na wan kan hye antra so enti yes so da se da mo de adwom to no ejete ye ni ye abusia enti na ye nua ba dan na e ba ya obeda Ghana de hye nyina ase na ye konsam fufuro mu a Krachi baako a wo bo ne homoden pa ya wo ko se kwanten kro ma adehye a won mo Gomua Central ye Kwame Asare Oben ye bo ne mrane A+ UTV de United Showbiz wo hu se wo ye kenkon wo so pa na wo de atodwa se wo hwe hu se ne mpeso ane so na mpani ho ne ye de yafo atofom sa de ye no wo dinsi akantam fi sa breko si se ye beto aba no ye wuntidini biem wo Gomua Central se obi akwa ya sabia ya empa eni ho
Ghana Jomtoni kuku damu a woye pabene eba ne creative art industry ni mu a wagye ne din ewo mu yie pa A+ na ne din anka se hya daka mu a awofo edeto no Kwame Asare Oben na wo kire mu a no bed syndrome no ade bi eda na komafo no so pa wo pese otu ase kora ewo oman no emutitiriw wone mpeso akroso a wokọ akọ se kwante kro na adehye no agye no ato aba ma ne se mra bedwani na se eba mu saa no a ene obebọ mode no aye de obetimi aye bi ade aprempuntuo de ama no wo se wonte so obekọ apomuden ayasabea nto asosukusu ahoduo mu wo mpeso aso wo no my Ghana mu na yese empani ho no nti na kwabra ne da fom ene ye hwe no kwabra ne da fom ene wodi ekosuku ni nyina na yade a enhwe ani kura enti obaye de obetimi aye bi ahwe so obeyi saade no afri ho no mu ensem we odi tudwa no na chese wode empa na afe epono ahodo ye tables and beds ahodo obaye se 200 ekoma adesuafo a wono mu wo SDA Senior High School wono mu Gomua Adwokwa Gomua Central abato mpeso aso na wo ewo mfimfini mantamu
hospital no bed yempe say the madini bi obeba Gomua Central enti no ya start wa ha ya bromo beds hospital our constituency ha you make sure that every hospital has all the beds. We have a lot of beds coming. We have school for beds. It's where the school for you have hospital beds, we have wheelchairs, we have everything that you need. Be here Obama healthcare akunenyim ya bini na so baba ya baba becha won enti we you know ya da school for no ni enyim da wodo today enti no ya happy there ya boto students no ha ya bebron extra empano ya obi wo ya bebron ne ya denkan no akọ other secondary schools na owo ha no
headmaster wada SDA Senior High School ano Barry White na wade tudwa se dase ebimbra biom dase kronto wogina school no anamu na ne wada APCE pa se wakai wo mu na wo hwe se obetimi aye de obetimi aye bia ma wo school ne nso akande bia no wo mu tosini wo mu no wo mo ensa ebetimi aka
yema no omani age enyina yeni age ntimi ebetimi aka ne se Nyankopon enhyira no ye politicians but emwa na yehia na Nyankopon adom obi aba oba beboa but na e ka say your problems na say how no e do so pa enti say dey nyina kenka no liver twist yehia bebre ti say mofra close to 2000 yehia nema bebre say be ka fra enye ni nyina na ban ebetimi ayede ayenti si enya enkrofo amowo ayemia omoye adoya no say dey aseda edema enti Mr. Oben A+ said that was it.
Gomua Jokwa hene a wono asa gina musa pesemaka hene gomua adwuma ko na nanu atankonyansa ase na no katachi aida no prima wotoso enkono enso akire mu a wonde wataye plus achiye papa paisan safety bra brantie e ka so bekọ kwantenkro akwa pere mirachi bedwa adwa no beba bedi no abamu e gomua central baton beso aso no e yade a wo mu enya nsunsu aso papa e de afrikrachi ne nsem enti wo mu egina na chi se dendendenden so wonko nkunimdie e be ye ne dia
ati family jumede oridi wo nkunkun no bebre do en do jumede a oye positive anade okonim nti yeta na en akwanja na oba ha na ya ahye nkran de onkodon ye because oye gumwa ni ye na ye hwehwe wanka ye obebi a na oye gumwa oye de ye party colors difference no but de to nchen onye kwa me na nkwoti mpo obi fufuru bia obeyi ni ti de obobo gumwa no ode ye gina wa etu na ye ta nichi ma hwehwe bia no otumebem ma na yuda adihunu no oye complete.
Ebusia for ya homeso na ya tonkra tiawa ya ba bongo di fara abo abo agudi ebu nsema no a ode beto amoso